Hey. We not even doing that like that tonight. Let me make sure everything is copacetic. Hey y'all though, in the meantime, I just want to make sure everything is everything. Hope you can hear me and say you can, but we'll find out in a minute. Anyway, hold on. Girl gotta make sure her lips is good. Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Laborley, aka Cat Lee. Normally there would be something here that says, "Okay, thank you, Doc, baby." I was trying to figure that part out. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Okay, take your time, baby, because it don't matter. We getting in. All right, I'll get into that in a minute. I'll get into that in a minute. But anyway, welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Laborley, aka Cat Lee. Normally there will be some sound effects, and I would say, and welcome to Ambitiously the podcast, where we just, I don't know, we don't even have the answers anymore, but it's fun, and we do what we do over here. This evening, let's get into the nitty gritty of it all. I've been anticipating this day. I ain't gonna lie, I have been crazy excited about today. And I should not be this excited about a court case, but I am. And we're going to read it. But today, my friend, hold on. Let me get rid of the hall. Today is the wiretap. Today is the day that we get into the court cases of the depraved, the sinister, the foul, the heinous, the stupid, the idiotic. And they have court cases, and I was able to pull them, and I'm able to read them, and then my partner in good is going to read them with me. This is what we do on the wiretap. Don't have a court case, we won't read them. Okay. But we're going to read this motion to dismiss in a minute, because I have been waiting for this. Let me say these things real quick, and then I'll get back to that in a second. Join the conversation. You can call in. You can send a text message. You can drop a comment. If you drop a comment or text, I will read it out loud. The comments will be live on the screen. If you call in, they will be able to hear you. Despite whatever we got going on in here, it still works. And that's that. The number's 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. I should have asked Doc to put AU Big Purr on the screen early so I don't go through these complications today, because I need that in my soul. I need it. You want to talk to us about anything, and I do mean anything at all, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. And I do get back within 24 hours, so don't even ever get it twisted. I need to tell y'all, because I don't know why that's not on my screen, but I don't want to rush to put it on there right now. There's a lot of things I need to fix over the weekend, so it'll be back. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, every subscription. We need them, and we appreciate them. And I need y'all to know in advance, very much in advance, that we appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Love you, and thank you. And for right now, the last thing I'm going to say is check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. www.ambitiouslyent.com. If you don't know, if you haven't been watching this week, then you know that I am dealing with some, I don't know, I'm on the back end right now. It's just, I'm just trying to get rid of the last little bit of phlegm. But, you know, I went to North Carolina. We came back. It didn't hit me right away, but it did hit me eventually because I went through a whole temperature change. It was warm as hell down there, and I came back here. It was cold as hell here, and now it's warm as hell here again, which is a whole thing. But I'm okay. I'm making it. I feel much better. Only thing that I want to get rid of now at this point is the congestion. But yes, today is definitely the wiretap. Thank you, Doc. It is definitely the wiretap. So if you don't know, let me explain what's going on around here these days. So we were reading the case, which is Aubrey Graham. If you don't know, that's Drake, aka Petty Boots, aka Little Boots, aka Little Caligula. I gave him an extra name tonight, and I didn't even mean it. But Little Caligula, Baby Caligula, that's who we talking about. He has a case. Okay, it's all right, baby. Take your time. I understand, because I understand. I got an update right now that keep trying to click in. So I get it. Actually, I got an update on all my Apple. 1, 2, 3. So I got 3 Apple devices that want to be updated right now, but I'm not doing it right now because I'm busy. And oh shoot. 3 Apple devices that need to be updated, and my Dow also needs to be updated too. So yeah, I get it. I understand. Anyway, but they gonna wait until it's time for me to go to bed because I refuse. Not right now. But anyway. So if you don't know, let me bring you to speed. So we were already reading the case. Aubrey Graham, aka Drake, aka Little Boots, aka, well, let me do it right. Drake, aka Baby Caligula, aka Little Caligula, aka Petty Boots. We was reading him versus UMG. We started with that. And which is good because that gives you an idea of, what we're talking about. But then UMG came with their motion to dismiss. And I feel like in my heart of hearts, the motion to dismiss is way better than the court case. Is way better. Because I've been waiting for an attorney to have to read a minor for a second. But it hasn't happened. And now it's happening. It's happening. It's freaking happening. It's crazy. So we're gonna get into this motion to dismiss. And I'm very, as you can see, I'm very excited about this because this is juicier than the court case was. Because basically the court case was Drake like wag, wag, wag. This song came out and the label let this happen. Wag, wag, wag. Y'all saw how big it was getting and y'all let it happen anyway. Wag, wag, wag. He never in his case though admits to the fact that he participated. He is a lot of the reason why this happened, which it was written. It was supposed to happen. It was absolutely supposed to happen. It was supposed to fucking happen. So in my mind, I'm very excited about this one right here. So, oh, my baby Doc is in the building. Why didn't give me a sound? This is real. Wow. You ready, baby? Let me know. Okay. I gotta bring my partner in good in the building. I just wanted to do all the wah wah wahs before he even got in here, so he didn't have to hear the wah wah wahs. Because that's what that case was. It was wah wah wah. He said this. Wah wah wah. He said that. But see, this case, let me bring Doc in real quick. First, let me bring Doc in. I can't even continue until I bring Doc in. Doc, baby.
What's up?
How's it hanging in Savannah?
It's actually a nice day down here today. It was got a little sunshine, light breeze, got temperature before, so it wasn't that bad.
All right, same thing here in Baltimore. It was a little windy, but it was like 71. you know me up here, I'm never complaining about 71 degrees.
Nah, don't complain about 70s. The 70s are always nice. 70s is nice and comfortable.
And if I didn't have if I wasn't still dealing with the back end of what I was dealing with from my travels, this would have been the perfect day for me. I can deal with a 71. I could deal with an 82, but 71 is like, I'm a fall baby, so a 71 is like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 71 is no complaints for me. No complaints for me. But yeah, so this case, ooh.
Yeah, I was just saying I had to bring you in on this because I was just saying the original docket was wah. He did this. Wah. They let him do that. Wah. This was said, but I feel like you got it. Tell me you got it already. Because it's available on the website.
Oh, yeah, I got it right here.
Okay. So you see what I'm saying. This one gives the counter what we've been saying the whole time. Like, you act like you didn't participate in this shit. Sorry, I cussed early. I'm sorry. John just hopped out early, and I'm sorry. But you after going through this and the case that we were already in the docket, but now the motion is more interesting to me than anything. This is what I've been waiting for.
The motion is good because I like how they even started it with the quote from
your boy. Quote for me real quick. Give it to me.
Yeah, I want it all. That's why I strive for it. This me, you'll never hear a reply for it. Drake, successful. That's how this thing started. They took his own words and said, "Oh, really though?"
Because you forgot that we're in charge of your words, right? Like, we own those.
Yep.
I feel like when they wrote that on the top, when the lawyers came in and everybody sat in the room, they was like,
Yep.
Because you forgot the people you saw and own everything that you got going on right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put my haul back in my mouth and then because I don't want y'all to hear the congestion. But first I have the doc read that for me. That was beautiful. Thank you, sir. I think their skills get better and better every day. I feel like maybe we be, practicing on each other for our acting skills for later on.
Yeah, gotta be acting up. Look, this is what Drizzy was doing. He was acting up. And then when he got checked, he's still trying to act up and act bad, except he's trying to do it a whole different way. The first lawsuit in rap beef battle feud history for somebody to say, "Hey, no, y'all stop this. He's winning." No.
But I also feel like this is the first and this is the last. I don't feel like this will ever happen again in hip hop. Ever.
I hope not.
It better not. Because if it do, when we here to do what it is that me, you, and I do together. But I feel like this is the first and the last case like this in hip hop. It'll never, because dudes will be too embarrassed to be like, I'ma sue.
Yeah.
After what we just gave him, what we just served him, I just don't feel like dude's gonna be like, I'ma sue.
Better not. You better take your loss, take your L, and walk on away. Drop a better album, drop some more hits.
You'll have a longer career that way. Because his career is done. But anyway, let's get to the nitty-gritty. So we've already talked about this is so crazy. This is hilarious to me. I'm sorry. So we've already gone through a lot of the first Drake's filing. We've gone through a lot of that. We've been at that for weeks. But then when UMG came with the motion, I was like, screw all of that case. I mean, screw everything that Drake has had to say thus far. we need to get into this. And the reason we need to get into this is because it's so in depth. This is more detailed than that. Let's go, UMG. But let me get to it. Plaintiff being Drake, aka Little Caligula, aka Baby Caligula, aka Patty Boots. That's the plaintiff. I gotta give his aliases. I can't. You can't move without giving those. Those are the aliases well, not the Patty Boots and not Drake, but the Little Caligula and Baby Caligula, that's all me. So anyway, the plaintiff, one of the most successful recording artists of all time, keep that in mind, lost a rap battle, because he did, lost a rap battle he provoked, you didn't know. See, I say this at the end of this is why tonight he gonna get it. Last night I felt bad, so I was like, I'm gonna just chill a little bit. This is why I say the thing. Screw the battle and worry about the war. He didn't say screw the battle. He kept provoking and kept antagonizing, but we gonna get into it. Provoke.
Oh, just so you know, words can fly now. You good on words.
Oh, that's all the fuck I want, because I've been waiting for fucking shit to fly. God damn it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Okay. So lost the fucking battle that he fucking provoked, and in which he willingly participated, because he did. Because he got his business too. Stop playing little Caligula. I'm gonna switch the names throughout this, whatever we doing. Instead of accepting the loss, like the unbothered rap artist he often claims to be. Oh, they gave it thick. They poured it on real thick. Yeah. You know how I'm a sucker for the words in these cases, right? I think this one, I don't know if they beat the Diddler cases, but on a level. So listen.
This one has that legal shade words in it. Unbothered. Oh, you was unbothered? Look, we quoted you. You said you never hear a reply for it.
He was unbothered. Listen. He said lost a rap battle that he provoked. So that means you started this shit, nigga. Don't start no stuff, won't be no upset. Don't start no shit. Oh, sorry, I was in here jamming. In which he willingly participated, because he did. We're gonna get to it. Instead of accepting the loss, like the unbothered rap artist he often claims to be, because that's the depiction. That's very much the depiction. He outside walking with bullet holes. I mean, he on the stage walking with bullet holes and shit. You not bothered. He has sued his own record label in a misguided attempt to salve his wounds. Oh, because he got shot. Them bullet wounds in the head.
That's literally saying, "Oh, you hurt. You hurt. You trying to make your wounds feel better because your pride is hurt. You lost the battle that you started.
You hurt." All right. So anyway. Plaintiff's complaint is utterly without merit and should be dismissed with prejudice. I feel like I agree with this statement alone. You indulged in the battle. How you going to sue?
Because he lost.
I'm sorry. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to the
perfect thing that they did, though. Because they quoted his line from "It's me, you'll never hear a reply for it." That is exactly why they put you walked around and you couldn't take it like the unbothered rap artist you claim to be. You ain't even real, Drake. You ain't real. That's what he trying to say.
You fake and phony. In the lawsuit, though, they saying it not in the rap disc, but they saying it in the lawsuit. This is amazing. This is diabolical, my friend. I thought Kendrick was diabolical, but this is kind of diabolical. I think they on the level. So now we're gonna move on to the introduction. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
All right. So in the spring of 2024, two of the most popular recording artists in the world, Kendrick Lamar, and Aubrey Drake Graham, Drake or Plaintiff, engaged in a high-profile rap battle. Over the course of approximately 2 months, they exchanged increasingly vitriolic and incendiary diss tracks. They quote diss tracks, sometimes responding within hours of each other. Drake encouraged the feud. For example, when he felt that Lamar was taking too long to respond, Drake released a second recording in which he goaded Lamar to continue the public rap battle. Lamar did just that, and collectively, Drake and Lamar released a total of 9 tracks taking aim at each other. Multiple commentators declared Lamar to be the winner of the battle.
He was the winner. Like, unanimous vote. He was the fucking winner.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep trying to tell people, there's certain people you don't fucking fuck with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you'll take it there, you'll take it low, and they'll take it to hell. This is a prime example of that. That nigga took it to hell. I'm sorry. He took that shit to hell. You go low, I go fucking to hell. Fuck you and all your bullshit. My bad. I'm sorry. I just had to get this out. I told y'all tonight was get ready to be one of those nights. But anyway, not like us.
Hold on. I do want to add something to that, though.
Okay,
it is kind of funny that they pointed out the fact that Drake encouraged the feud, and when Drake felt Lamar was taking too long, he dropped another one. And Kendrick did. Look, let me say this. Lamar did just that.
So he did. And he was baiting him. We go no, because that's coming up, and we don't want to move too. I said this is way better than the filing. This is the motion to dismiss, and you know when it comes to these record companies, and this is the major. This is the one. This is the major. This is the top of the upper echelon of record companies. They run a lot of these labels that y'all happy with, that y'all enjoy. I could not wait. Oh, I was so in my soul. My soul said, it's going to be so exciting. I hope I can get the case. Anyway, that's what my soul said. So, all right, we all know Not Like Us is the premise of this case. We were already reading the case anyway. So anyway, Not Like Us is the subject of the complaint. This is the crazy part, because we're gonna get to I don't want to move too far ahead, but there's other songs that could have been way more damaging than Not Like Us, like Euphoria. Maybe Meet the Grams.
But they were all diss tracks that hit hard, no doubt.
It was just they hit harder than anything he could have ever done. But Euphoria, no, I say this with saying, because we've all heard, and this is before we get into all of the nitty gritty, but we all heard Euphoria. We all heard Meet the Grams, and we all heard Not Like Us. And out of the three, I will say, based upon my own opinion, Not Like Us was the light work. That was the light pack.
Overall, I would agree with you on that. It's just that Not Like Us had that other element.
That was the bop. That was the bop. But if you think about it, and Meet the Grams, he's talking to his mommy, his daddy, his son, and his daughter that he might have that we don't know because we haven't confirmed. He's talking to the whole family.
He can't now. Look, if he has a daughter, then he's never gonna bring her to the light right now, because that'll just be like, oh, it was true.
You know how much anger and like, you know how much that's going to bring to him as a father. Like, even if he is active in his daughter's life, because we don't know if he's active, we just don't know that he's not upfront with it, right? But now that this has happened, right, and then he can't come and be upfront about maybe perhaps the alleged daughter.
Yep.
And so now she has to be in the background, and Adonis will always be in the foreground because Pusha T made sure of that.
Yep.
You know how much regret and anger and therapy they're gonna have to go through?
A lot, a whole lot.
I've been thinking about these things. I've been sitting here building up for this moment right here, and I've been thinking. I've been giving it a lot of inner thought. I've been thinking, and that's a lot of therapy he's gonna have to pay for. He better save some money and stop throwing them slippers at drones and shit.
Think about it like this: the scariest, craziest part is the fact that if you are the child of him and you are the daughter that allegedly may exist or not, you can't even be with your father because he lost.
I can't be proud like that's my dad. I'm a girl. I mean, I'm a woman, but I'm a girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Girls need their dads. You don't know how. Like, I understand that boys need their dads. They definitely need them because who else is going to teach them how to be a man? But boys have a tendency to be, you know, mama's baby. Like, mama used to be loving them boys more than they love the girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little girls, we are our daddy. I know I'm a daddy's girl. And that's not even my biological father. That's my stepfather, but he's been with me since I was 6, so that's my dad. And I talk to him every day. Sometimes he get on my nerves. And I'm like, Daddy, I'm trying to study. Type shit. You know what I mean? But he's like, oh, all right, my bad. Y'all hungry. You like type shit. You know what I mean? So little girls and their daddies is different than little boys and their daddies. Little boys look at them like, he's showing me how to be a man. But little girls, that's the man who teaches them what men are supposed to treat them like.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first example of what a man is supposed to treat, how a man is supposed to treat them. She can't even have that moment.
No daddy-daughter dances. No daddy-daughter dances.
Gosh. Anyway, let's get back into this. So all right, we got to the Not Like Us part. We all was there. We all saw that. The recording and music video were released by Lamar because he was Kendricking.
Yes.
I'm going to use this verb is going to become a verb. You Kendricking right now, nigga. Chill out. The different through defendant UMG on May the 4th, 2024. And what's today's date? Oh my gosh, we getting close. It's getting close to being. This is crazy.
Almost a whole year
to the date that the track dropped.
Yes, almost a year.
Almost to it. It was before Cinco de Mayo. That's crazy. So niggas was drunk. Listen. Here, fan. And Kendrick will flip over to the Spanish because he's from Cali. You kind of gotta be bilingual out there. You gotta understand what the essays are saying because the essays be saying some stuff. So I feel like that was intentional too. Like it's almost Cinco de Mayo. Tomorrow, when everybody getting drunk, they're gonna be like, they not like us.
Yeah, basically. Don't let it slide by. It was released on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. So I'm sorry. I told you it was gonna be funny to me. I don't know what y'all got going on, but this shit was gonna be funny to me. So Not Like Us was a massive commercial and artistic success because it was. I'm sorry, Petty Boots. I'm not sorry, Petty Boots. You set yourself up. The record was the best-selling rap recording in 2024 and won 5 Grammys, but he won the Grammy for Record of the Year because it was the record of the year. He had people who didn't even know how to walk because what I've learned over this tenure of this whole situation is now it's not even the sea walk no more. It's just the walk. You walking on niggas. You could be a blood, you could be a Crip, and you walking. Sorry. That excites me in itself. That's amazing. Because it used to just be the Crip walk. Now it's just the walk. Niggas is walking on you. Stop playing with us. Anyway. I told y'all this was going to be entertaining for me. Me by myself. The record is the best. Okay, 2024 Grammy. Accompanying a music video and won a Grammy for best music video. The song "Not Like Us" won the Grammy Award for the song of the year because it was, and became an ubiquitous cultural phenomenon. I love these words. I wish I had a chalkboard right now because then I write ubiquitous on there. I write, even though everybody should know what phenomenon means, but I will write that on there too. Among other things, Lamar performed the song at the 2025 Super Bowl. Y'all seen it. We seen it. We all seen it. Super Bowl halftime show. People across the world seen it. Show to a record audience. I said we seen it. And Saturday Night Live. I knew they was gonna add this in here. This is just so amazing. Saturday Night Live parodied it in the 50th anniversary special. That would be what's his name? The Pharaoh.
Wilford, not Wilford.
Will Ferrell. It was Will Ferrell and the lady. And they did it in like operatic tempos. And then they was working on the A minor, like, no, you're not there. You're not there yet. You're almost there. You're almost A minor. Like it was a whole thing. Not Like Us. Of the recording in the feud between Drake and Lamar, and like the many notorious diss tracks throughout the rap history, consists of a series of hyperbolic insults. I just say don't enter into a beef that you are not ready to be in. You are not ready. You are not ready. Can you get it from Drake?
No.
Huh?
He might have not been ready, but they are saying that no. Even if he wasn't ready, he goaded him. He provoked him. This is what he did. So that's why they're laying it out like, no, Drake did this to himself.
Infamous saying, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Can you get the Drake has been from there? Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So Drake has been pleased to use UMG's platform to promote tracks leveling similarly incendiary attacks at Lamar, including, most significantly, that Lamar engaged in domestic abuse and that one of Lamar's business partners and managers is the true father of Lamar's son. But now, after losing the rap battle, Drake claims that Not Like Us is defamatory. It is not. While the complaint focused almost entirely on Not Like Us, it disregards the other Drake and Lamar diss tracks that surrounded Not Like Us, as well as the conventions of the diss track genre, and thus critically ignores the context of the dispute. Assessed in context, as it must be, Not Like Us clearly conveys non-actionable opinion and rhetoric hyperbole. Diss tracks are a popular, celebrated art form centered around outrageous insults, and they would be severely chilled if Drake's suits were permitted to proceed. Drake also alleges that Not Like Us constitutes second-degree harassment, but sues under a criminal statute that does not prescribe speech and has no private right of action. Finally, Drake claims that UMG's promotion of Not Like Us violates New York General Business Law 349, but fails to allege any of the elements for that claim.
I just got one thing to say before you go in, which is No,
this is I was saying one thing.
All the shit you did, you Petty Boots, you baby Caligula, You little Caligula, you Drake. This is what we've come to. I told you, you had a long time. I've been saying, how long you been reading this case?
A while. It's been at least a month, at least 30, at least a month.
And how many times have I say you have time?
Every single time. Every single time.
I'm sorry, y'all.
But the one thing about this, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Is the back end coming out? Go ahead.
All right. The one thing I will say that's extremely interesting to me is the legal terms that they decided to use to explain the context of how a rap battle goes. I never thought I would see the day that I could look at a legal document and like, these are the legal rules of a rap battle.
We got legal terms to rap battle now. We never had legal terms to rap battle. Now we have it.
And the other funny thing in that statement was, the fact that, and we must not have made it that far in the initial case, but he's saying that in New York, this is second degree harassment. So Drake is, and this is, I'm going to say this way, he is pulling a Karen. He is saying that he's being harassed.
Drake is officially. I didn't say it first, but I'm gonna keep reiterating Drake. No, I might have said it first. Drake is hip hop's first Karen.
For real, he is literally saying, "I did something to you. You did something back. You did it better. Now you're harassing me. You're harassing me. This is second degree harassment." No, this is rap. This is hip hop. This is a war of words. You lost. This is not harassment. Because you can be quiet. You can just be quiet and it'll go away.
I've been said this since we've been on this case. You can drop the case right now. I've said it so many times. I don't say things out my neck. I say it with intention. I've been saying it. Sir, you can drop the case now. I've been saying it while we've been reading the case. I've been saying it at the end of every show since we've been reading this case. Sir, you can drop the case right now. We won't forget it per se, but if you drop, and I even gave you terms in which you could use after you drop the case to make kind of smooth things over. You didn't listen. So here we are. Now we got a motion to dismiss. Notably, less than 3 years ago, Drake himself signed a public petition criticizing the trend of prosecutors using artists' creative expressions against them. And then you turn around and you do the same thing. By threatening rap lyrics as a literal fact. So you can go and I think I'm gonna pull that up too. I'll put it up on the app. But you will be able to see that UMG's request for judicial, I can't even get it out right because I got the hall in my mouth, judicial notice. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a hall in my mouth. I wanted to give y'all, but I know what's going on in my chest. So as Drake recognized when it comes to rap, don't try to use, don't do that, sir. The final work in his product of the artist's vision and imagination. Drake was right then and is wrong now. Ooh! He was right then, but he's wrong right now. That's possible. You could be right then and then be wrong right now, especially if you're trying to use it in your favor. The complainant unjustified claims against UMG are no more than Drake's attempt to save face for his I gotta say this. Let me reposition myself. I gotta say this. Hold on. and seen. The complainant's unjustified claims against UMG are no more than Drake's attempt to save face for his unsuccessful rap battle with Lamar. You don't know who Lamar is because you might get it twisted. We're not talking about Lamar Jackson. We're talking about Kendrick Lamar. The court should grant UMG's motion and dismiss the complaint with prejudice because it's very prejudicial. You can't engage in a battle and then when you lose the battle, sue the motherfucker like you was a part of the battle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's the hall that got me all worked up tonight, but because that's all I got, y'all. I ain't got no. This is the hall. That's all I want right now. It's just the hall. What? Okay. How dare you, sir?
He tried.
We engaged in this. And now you wanna okay, whatever. You got statement of facts.
Yeah. All right. So this is now the statement of facts. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I ain't gonna make you go too hard, but up until B, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
So these are the statements of facts. A, statement of fact, the parties. These are the parties involved. Defendant, UMG is a global music company. UMG represents more than 220 artists and brands worldwide and holds a catalog for more than 3.2 million recordings. UMG represents artists through inter alia, recording, distribution, publishing, and third-party licensing agreements, and helps maximize their commercial success through its world-class marketing, proprietary data analytics, and global distribution network.
Oh, period. I'm sorry.
Drake is an internationally known rap artist. Drake signed with UMG.
Wait a minute, before you finish this real quick, so y'all know when he started reading, I'm his hype man. But go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Okay. So Drake is an internationally known rap artist. Drake signed with UMG through UMG's Republic division in 2009 and extended his contract in 2022. Yeah. Drake's partnership with UMG has been hugely successful. He is one of the best-selling music artists of all time, with over 170 million albums sold, and a series of awards and accolades, including Billboard Music's Artist of the Decade in 2021. UMG also represents Lamar through UMG's Interscope division. Lamar is a highly successful rap artist in his own right.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that's part of it too, because Drake is signed directly to UMG because he eventually got out of his 360 deal, which is why that lyric is gonna come out. Trust me. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. But you tried to pop crap to him about his deal, but sir, you was under the same damn deal. You signed to Young Money, which was signed to Cash Money, which was signed to Universal Music Group.
What did Pusha T say?
No, what did Kendrick say? You signed to that nigga that signed to that nigga.
And Pusha T said the same thing. How you signed to one man and signed to another man and signed to another man.
But talking shit though, talking big shit like you not in this type of situation. We all know. Listen, Drake, let me say this. Petty Boots. Baby Caligula, little Caligula. You think that we're dumb out here in the world, but we know what kind of record deals y'all niggas got. If you in the hip hop, anyway. If you in the hip hop, we already know what kind of deals you got. So you signed a Cash Money. I mean, you signed a Young Money that was signed to Cash Money. Never mind, Lil Wayne was going through his own situation with that situation. No, not only was he going through his situation with Cash Money about his own personal shit, though. Because remember, we had the whole Wayne trying to get his money. Then you signed the Cash Money throughout all of that. So I'm going to need you to not pop shit. I'm going to need you to not pop shit. Because this is how we deal with things in America. Don't pop shit when you're in the same situation, bitch. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, Drake and Lamar engaged in a vitriolic rap feud. I love these words in this case. This makes me very, shit. Damn, I think I'm running out the dictionaries. No, I did run out the dictionaries, but that's why I couldn't find them when I just went and did this. I'm running them out. Sorry. People be needing dictionaries. Actually, this time we running them out to kids. They needed them. But anyway, so Not Like Us, the recording at the center of the action, which is, like I said, it's 2 other songs that you could have used to be like, all right. And you might have won with, I feel like you might have won with Meet the Grams, because he was talking to your mama, your daddy, and your son, and your daughter that you can't claim now. She can't even get a father-daughter dance out of you. But we gonna focus on Not Like Us. But we all know what this was. It was to try to stop him from performing at the Super Bowl or whatever. So Not Like Us, the recording at the center of this action, was released as a part of a rap beef between Drake and Lamar. We all know this already. The artist feud reportedly traces its origins back more than a decade, which we know. It's a fact. That's not a lie. And that's why they're going to win, because they already came in with facts. This been going on. He just mad about this. He wasn't mad about control. He ain't see him over that. He ain't see him over the distance that been coming throughout the situation. But anyway, it's been a decade, but broke into a public domain early in 2024 when Drake and Lamar began trading diss tracks, sometimes within the same hour.
That was the funnest part, though. That was the fun part. We're like, wait, he just dropped. That was fun. That was
You
fun.
know what's crazy? Because everybody was counting down for Kendrick to drop his track, and he took a minute, and they was like, he taking too long. Again, that goes back to what we said maybe like a week ago, which is when you used to diss people back in the day, you didn't have a time limit. Correct. As long as you came back and it happened, who cared about how long it took?
Yeah.
How hard was it? How many metaphors did you throw in there that we could believe that really was true?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody cared about how long it took you to make a diss track. But then I also understand that we were living in different times then, and it wasn't as fast. Streaming didn't exist back when people was dissing each other back in the day.
And to the bad part, though, Drake is kind of the person that kind of changed that game and angle when he dropped back to back. So that's why we were on that clock. But
I'm not on no clock. Fuck that. Don't take your time, nigga. Long as the diss track is hard, I don't care about how long you take. Make it make sense. And Kendrick was Kendricking.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. So Drake and Lamar's feud was not unique to the world of rap, because it wasn't, which is what we were speaking on. Rap feuds were artist trade diss tracks insulting each other have existed pretty much since the beginning of rap, because they have. This the only ninja that decided to sue in the 1970s. This the only ninja that decided to sue. A number of storied feuds have occurred throughout rap history, including Roxanne Wars, which I feel like we've been talking about them a lot lately. The whole JJ fads. That's crazy how full circle. You see how I come from?
I still actually, did you listen
to I haven't yet. I haven't had time. I told you I'm studying for this.
I know.
Keeping things, so I don't have time for none of the nonsense. I've been working. But I'm still here to make sure I hold this down. But bookkeeping is not something that you could just rush through. It's so tedious. So anyway, but this is full circle because we just talked about this. But the Roxanne Wars involving Roxanne Shante and the rap group UTFO, as well as the fuse between Nas and Jay-Z. Of course, we gotta add that in there because he ethered him. That was a whole nother verb that just nigga, he ethered you. Now we got Kendrick Q. It's crazy. Oh, sorry. Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj, and Drake is a profile rap feud combatant, having traded diss tracks with a number of artists, including Pusha T, let's count, Pusha T, and Meek Mill. They keep coming up. Back-to-back lyrics, Drake diss track and the Meek Mill feud. And Duppy freestyle and the diss track to Pusha T and the Pusha T feud. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't throw a rock and hide your hand, bitch. Sorry. I'm in my feelings. I didn't mean to call Petty Boost. I did call. I meant to call you a bitch. I'm sorry. I was about to take it back, but I take that back. I feel like J. Cole right now. It didn't sit well in my heart to not call you a bitch. It just didn't sit well in my spirit to not call you just call you a bitch.
You take it back.
I take it back. I did the thing. Oh my gosh, I did the thing. Listen, it didn't sit well in my spirit to call you a bitch and then take it back. Because now I gotta call you a bitch again. It didn't sit well in my spirit. I just still stuck with calling you a bitch. I'm just saying. Yo, we haven't even gotten into the meat and potatoes of this motion to dismiss because this is, I said again, we only went through what? 1, 2, 3 pages?
Just 3 pages. Yeah.
So far, it is a 32-page file, but I will tell y'all this. We're not going through all 32 pages because a lot of this is code, and y'all know how I feel about them and they codings. I'm not reading all them goddamn codes and numbers. Y'all can kiss my ass, but we will be getting the meat and potatoes of this. It already started off very entertaining. It already started off with me calling Drake a bitch, and I took it back. But I gotta give it back. I feel like I feel so J. Cole right now.
Feel so J. Cole.
I feel so J. Cole right now. Because I said it. Well, I didn't even say it. I almost said it. And then I retracted it. But now I gotta put it back. Like, nah, you a bitch.
Hold on.
You the first man in hip hop. I'm sorry. You the first man in hip hop to ever. You the first person in hip hop to ever sue somebody for dissing your ass. And you didn't sue him. You sued your label. But the unfortunate part is you suing the label that you are on, stupid ass. You a bitch.
You said it again.
Nah, but this time I'm not taking that shit back. You a bitch. But see, I said the thing. I took it back, then I brought it back. And now I'm standing on that shit. That's the difference between me and J. Cole.
Oh, okay.
I stand on my shit. He's a bitch.
Sorry. I just had this crazy thought. What if J. Cole backed out because Drake can't talk to him? Like, if he says the wrong thing, I'm gonna sue him. J. Cole was like,
I don't want no parts of
this ain't a regular battle. This ain't a regular battle. This is some weird shit. I'm out.
J. Cole, that's why he was like, it don't set well in my spirit.
Think about what if that. No, that's a crazy thought. But what if that happened? Like J. Cole and Drake were talking. He's like, yeah, you say the wrong thing, I'm gonna sue him. And J. Cole was like, you gonna do what? Yeah,
I'm out of there.
Jermaine, I'm gonna sue him. And J. Cole was like,
he was like, Aubrey, I'm out.
I'm out. I just want to say right my soul.
Aubrey, let's go to our white boy side of the family. I can't.
That would be funny.
I have children to feed that I claim. That I claim.
I gotta see this hip hop thing. I gotta be here this hip hop thing. I can't.
I claim my kids.
That would be funny if an untold story comes out where J. Cole's like, oh yeah, no, I knew Drake was gonna sue Kendrick once, whatever he said and everything. That's why I'm like, I didn't want to be part of it because hip hop feed my family. That would be funny.
Claim my kids. Oh, I could see him saying, and I claim my kids. So
yeah, that would be wild.
Because what you do know is this. Let me tell y'all something. J. Cole does have a family. J. Cole does have children, and he does not deny his black children because his children are by a black woman. Mm-hmm. Drake, the one child he does claim is not by a black woman.
No.
So he like, yeah, I gotta feed my black kids. I don't know what you talking about.
That would be funny if it comes out, if that this alleged theory of mine comes out to be true. Jacob was like, no, I knew what was gonna go down. That's why I had to get away from that.
I gotta feed my black babies. I don't know what y'all heard. My mama might be from Germany, but my dad was from the United States. I grew up in North Carolina, and my baby mama, my wife, is black, and our children are black. I gotta feed my black kids. What are you doing, sir? In my head.
Funny.
That's how. In my head, that's how it went. I gotta feed my black babies. What are you talking about? Yeah. That's some black man stuff though, right there. I gotta feed my kid. I don't know what you got going on over there, but you not about to take no food out of my kids' mouths because you want competition.
Drake be like, but Jermaine, if he distance us, we both can sue.
And he was like, I don't want no parts of that. What about the Dreamville?
For real.
I got people that know, and I'm not supposed to be doing this. So he got out. And I keep saying this to everybody that clowned J. Cole about him backing out. He knew. He understood the fucking assignment. I don't want no parts of this, Nate. This nigga looked at the camera. And I'm about to get into this next part. There's a couple things he did. But first, he dropped all this diabolical music targeted at one person, right? Mm-hmm. Then he did a concert on Juneteenth and brought all the Cali out, and they was out there walking on us. Sorry. And then he dropped the album, and the album is actually low-key kind of hard. I listened to it in my morning walk to take my daughter.
I play GNX once a week.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I be bumping GNX, right? So then he dropped the album, and then not only did he drop an album, the graphics was crazy. All of that was crazy. And then he did the Super Bowl, and he had the world saying A minor. When I'm not supposed to be in something. It didn't set right in my spirit. And so to all you motherfuckers that clown him for getting out when the getting was good, shut the fuck up. This is why I say fuck the battle, worry about the war. This is not his battle. This is not his war. J. Cole, I commend you, and I appreciate you so much for doing what it is that you do. That was a smart man. This is chess, not checkers. I keep telling you bitches this shit. I feel like Kendrick is a chess man. I feel like he'd be sitting at the chessboard playing chess by himself. Okay. And then he'd be like, I feel like this is what So leave J. Cole alone. He knew he understood the fucking assignment. Even if your stupid ass didn't. He was like, nah, that's not a battle I belong in. Let me get the fuck out of here real quick. Let me save myself. Because Drake can't save himself after this shit. But guess who can save himself? J. Cole.
Yeah, that's true.
Worry about the war. Fuck the battles. I say everything with intention. I do. So this is entertaining. I don't know. I'm a little congested a little bit, not too much, but I'm tingly in the inside a little bit, just a little bit. This made me happy. I don't know why. And listen, when we come back, J. Cole does enter the building in this case.
Yes.
He enters the building on the UMG side. He enters the building. So I'm glad we started talking about him unintentionally, but he does enter the building. I'm looking at his name right now.
He does.
This is the blackest. All the other battles, of course, they black. You feel me? But this is the blackest of blackest movements I've ever been a part of in my life. We weren't alive for the civil rights movement.
True.
And, it's things that happened throughout the years that we were alive, like Rodney King's situation. We wasn't a part of that. We was kids. But we're a part of this.
Mm-hmm.
We are totally invested and very much a part of this. And I don't got no complaints about being a part of it. It feels good. Now this sets right in my soul.
Right.
That's what I can't stop saying. I can't. Here saying. And like I said, when I go outside, I don't leave out this house without music in my ears, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I take one earbud out for the sake of my daughter because I got to talk to her. That's my baby. I got to talk to her. But when she get on that bus and I do this to her, and the bus pulls off down the street, the other one pops in, and then I start walking.
Get the vibe in your soul. Get the vibe in your soul. I don't know.
I be down the street like, and my neighbors be looking like, she a gangster. And I be like, no, it's Kendrick. Sorry. And then I come in here and I study bookkeeping. That's my morning. I study in the morning, which is probably the best time for me to study. And then I do this at night. But yeah, I be walking down the street. I be down here, saying here. And don't let come on, it be over. Cause then I really be getting I be down the street and them. I know my neighbors be like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? Cause my earbuds, you can't see them. You feel me? They in my ear. I probably got a hat on. My hair probably covering it. And I just be down the street.
Enjoying everything that Kendrick gave us and rocking to the music. The diss tracks was hitting, the beats was knocking. Busta did his damn thing.
I be Kendricking down the street. But it is now time for me to show. Oh, damn it, Doc. Oh, shit. Let me bring you back up. I don't know how that happened. I be Kendrick. I got too excited about Kendrick and down the street. But it is now time for us to show some love, yo. Y'all don't know what my Kendrick can look like coming down the street. Please do. Well, y'all don't know where I live, so you can never see me coming down the street walking. But listen, it'd be a whole like parade. I'll be down the street like mustard. Anyway, because sometimes you gotta turn the TV off, and I don't think y'all understand that. But whatever.
I don't know.
But it is now time to show some love, y'all. This is not TV, by the way. This is Ambitiously the podcast, so you know. Don't turn this off. Just turn the TV off. But it is now time for me to show some love. I want to give love to anybody who's watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I love you. Thank you very much for showing love and supporting like how you are supporting right now. That's amazing. I be Kendrick and though. Don't get it twisted, cause them air signs, we different. We don't try to start war, but if you want the war, you can have it. That's all we saying. And once we start, ain't no stopping us. Sorry. Don't get us started. But anyway, but now it is time for the love notes. And the love notes, what are those? This is the love to the listening audience, which is way bigger than I can imagine. Thank you for tuning in and listening to what we gotta say. I used to call it love. Doc used to call it show notes. We used to beef about it a little bit. We bicker back and forth. It wasn't no real beef. It wasn't a Kendrick and Drake beef, but it was enough. And then finally, what he and I understood though was that there's no love without compromise. So now we compromise. Yeah, I'm about to fix this. Now we come to the compromise, which is so beautiful. And now it's just love notes. And the love notes are to the people that come and listen. So let's do that real quick. I gotta get this off my screen though, y'all. I don't like having big things on my screen when I'm trying to show y'all love. So I had to get that off my screen real quick. And it distracts me a little bit. But Doc also said that I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. He fibbed. He was a fibber. It was a lot of papers and stuff though. And in all fairness, there's a lot of city, states, and countries on there. We don't do that anymore. We've gone green because we love the planet. And now we do this. Hi, we do this. Thanks for all of the love and support. Shout out to my top 60 United States, the United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, Belgium, specifically Brussels. Ooh, I love you, boo, so much. Thank you for the love and support and dedication. I love you so much. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. I love you too. Thank you. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. Oh my gosh, I love you all. You guys are so amazing. Thank you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, and Portugal, and Morocco. Hi, babies. I love you too. Thank you. Oh, I love you guys so much. Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, Sweden, Bangladesh, and Latvia. Hi, honeys. I adore you. Thank you for the love. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. Oh my goodness, this feels so good. This is amazing. Hungary, Greece, Denmark, Jamaica. I wish I had a horn right now so I could be like, bah, bah, bah. Slovakia, Ukraine, and Peru. Habus, I love you too. Oh my gosh, y'all make me feel so tingly inside. And last but not least, Italy. Tuscany, I'm coming. I want a villa of my own. I will stay there. Italy, hi, big shout out to you too. That's not Rome. That's it. Tuscany. So you don't get it twisted. Let's see what Doc has said real quick though. Oh, and then he gonna pop back in. No, he gotta be on the camera because he's right on time. Because Doc, oh, wait a minute. Doc had said, hold on. Doc had said, hi, honey, your timing is impeccable lately because you just be spinning right back around right when I'm about to say Doc had said. All right, no, that's not the first thing that Doc has said. Doc has said, top flight catch the vibes. If she exists, I feel bad. No daddy, daughter dances. Maybe Kendrick can take her. I feel like Kendrick would, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like Kendrick be like, oh, your daddy ain't take, I got you. And maybe take his daughter too and be like, they be in there walking. And maybe saying, Monster! Together. I feel like
crazy. That would be insult to insult. That would be fully Kendricking. Fully Kendricking.
Diabolical Kendricking. I don't know. It's not too far fetched. He's been diabolically Kendricking.
Mm-hmm.
Been diabolical. Oh, what if he got his daughter and they be crick walking together? That'd be crazy. Worldwide, Doc has said worldwide. This case dismissal request is pure gold. It is. It's genius. I love it. But we all knew that UMG had the best of the best lawyers, and they didn't come to play. This is not a Busby situation.
No. The funny thing about this is every time they hit Drake up with a line, it's a this you, this you, this you.
You said this? You said this, right? Oh, we got it on recording. Hold on. Let me push play.
For real.
I said it wasn't too late. Your dumb ass wanted to keep going, stupid ass. I've been saying it since we've been reading. It's not too late. Just drop the case. But you didn't want to listen to me because I don't know nothing. I'm just a regular citizen. I said drop the fucking case, you stupid ass. No, you wouldn't keep going. So now look where we at. I'm gonna get on your ass in a minute, though. Hit the like button, tune in, live show, radio show, get the app. Thank you, Doc. I do recommend that. I don't recommend what Drake did.
Nope.
But I recommend everything that Doc had said.
Yeah.
What Doc had said. I recommend all of that. Listen, I've been telling this man since we started, maybe before we started this case, it's not too late. He didn't want to listen to me, though. All right, it's time for me to say the things that I need to say because Doc and I have household obligations that we need to get to because it is Wednesday.
Trash day.
I feel like I want to go outside and be like, Master!
Don't disturb the neighbors. Don't disturb the neighbors.
I know, and I live in suburbia, so they call the police like, somebody's outside yelling mustard.
We think Drake may live next door and he's upset right now.
Kendrick just paid a visit.
He's off of his caffeine strips.
Somebody don't sound like mustard. Listen, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to behave. I'll save it for later in my own personal space. Or maybe when I go for my walk because I'm not bothering anybody, then it's like a stretch of, it's not a highway, but it's a main road. So I think when I get on the main road tomorrow, because it's supposed to be warm, maybe I can get out my mustard. But anyway, I gotta get it out of my system, and I don't know how to get it out of me. But it's in me now. And this is before the Super Bowl, y'all. I could tell you. This may happen. I just can't stop yelling mustard. And then every time I hear it, I'll be like, any song, any track that I've ever liked that Mustard produced, I can't help it now because I'd be like, mustard on the beat. Ho, I don't know what.
Let's go.
Mustard. All right. Sorry. And it's a few of them. It's songs that you wouldn't even believe that Mustard produced, but he did because he got levels. So I ain't gonna lie. It's a few songs I've been like, Mustard on the beat, ho. And then the song come on and I start singing the song. It's the song. I love the song, but I'm like, yeah, Mustard did his thing on this one too.
There you go.
But I'm never going to be able to leave Mustard on the beat hope out of my head forever. And it's been in my head before now, but now it's really embedded. I don't know. Because he don't work with a lot of people. Chris Brown, Rihanna.
Yes.
Especially, I was good on my own list the way it was.
He is a producer. Very good at beat making.
He was on the Auntie. He was on the Auntie album. Don't play with Mustard. Like, don't get Mustard twisted. He had niggas out here eating booties like groceries. Mustard been out here. Don't play with Mustard.
Okay.
Sorry. I didn't even get the full discography. I just gave a little bit of the songs that y'all might know, like the one with Chris Brown, Omarion, and Janae Aiko.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a Mustard track. Then we had Rihanna on the Auntie one. me. And that's one of my favorite fucking songs. Mustard did that.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, Mustard been out here, but this took Mustard to the next level. He probably will be right underneath Dr. Dre on producers on the West Coast. Like,
I agree.
It's him. I mean, it's Dr. Dre, and then now it's Mustard.
I will give it to it. The new era, Dr. Dre, some super producers. Mustard is one of the ones for the West Coast.
Yeah, exactly. Mustard would be today's Dr. Dre. He had so many hits that people don't even. But I don't think that's the one thing that I think that we should start paying attention to. When you hear the little mantra, because you got Metro Boomin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he got the special thing with Future, because Future be like 3 times. Because he's going to say Metro, Metro, Metro. And it's always going to be 3 times, right?
Or if you don't trust you.
After you say the 3 Metros, he's going to say 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that we need to start paying attention to so we can know who our upcoming producers are. But Mustard on a Beat, is going to be synonymous forever. I think Mustard was already big, but I think now he on the next level. And I don't even think that he understands the next level right now. And not even after going on the Super Bowl and being like, Mustard, and coming out and rock, I still don't think he understands the magnitude of where he's at right now. I'm sorry, I start dancing every time.
I know. You be feeling it. That beat, that word, it hit your soul, and dun 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 dun, it starts.
I can't help myself. It just be like Mustard. I'm like, yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm Team Mustard at this point. You feel me? But like I said, it was a lot of songs that he had done prior to this particular era of his life that I was already on already. I said he had niggas eating the booty like groceries.
You did say that, no doubt.
So anyway, mind your business, except for Media Mondays. Well, I tell everybody's business, because I'm nosy like that, and I love when y'all be nosy with me too, because it's fun. It's fun being nosy. This tap in, I actually did tell people's business. I want to rewatch that shit before we came on, and I was like, yeah, I told a lot of business. I should have probably. I try not to, but I did tell some business. Sorry. The wiretap. I don't feel sorry for the day because I'm telling everybody's business on the wiretap. You better not have a case. You better not have a case that I can pull. Because I'm pretty good at that, obviously. I be pulling cases all the time. And motions to dismiss. And I be pulling all kinds of shit. I'm reading it. Don't be heinous, sinister, foul, depraved. Don't be an idiot. Don't be stupid. Doc, take it away. You know you got the rest of the words.
Repulsive, disgusting, foul, a degenerate, corrupt, perverted, immoral, contaminated, ominous, menacing, diabolical, and my favorite, insidious. Don't be insidious.
And I'm gonna add one, nasty.
Nasty.
Yeah, I mean this case this case is a little nasty, but on
this case is just idiotic. This is idiotic. This is the first word. This is an idiot. You lost, idiot. Why you still idiot? You lost. Walk away, idiot.
I'm gonna go with this one is the idiotic sector because I've been telling this man for how long to drop this fucking case and he ain't listened to me yet. Fine, you'll be the idiot. But if you have a case and I can pull it, I'm gonna read it. And my partner in good over here, he won't be with me. He is, and we're gonna read it together because that's what we do. Wet and Wired. We will be following up when we finish this motion, which won't be long because there's a lot of cold in here too. When we finish this motion, we will be hopping on the Wet and Wire. I usually tell more of my business Sometimes Doc tells some of his business too.
My business. I tell my business.
Sometimes
Your
Doc
stories
tells.
are way more interesting than my stories.
I know, cause I'm a girl. I think,
Yeah,
and
that is why. That is why.
we deal with a lot more shit than. All right, whatever. Yeah, but we will be continue after we finish these next few pages. I will be hopping on my own little journey of Wet and White Wednesdays, and I think I want to do a Wet and White Wednesday to transcend the cattails. I'm trying transition the cattails. You know why? Because if you have pissed me off in some kind of way or did me foul in some kind of way, I'm telling the story. I'm changing names. But I'm telling the story, and the only way they're going to know it's you is if you come in here and you leave comments because you know it's you, and people do that all the time. Like, why you on here telling them? Well, they didn't know it was you, fool, until you came in and told that it was you. Now they know it's you, and now you've been exposed. You expose yourself, really. But yeah. So not this week coming up because we need to finish this case, but next week we're gonna do, and it's gonna look crazy, but it's what it is. We're going to do a Wet and Wired, and we're gonna do cattails. That's going to like come on the Thursday because that's pre-recorded, so that's going to come on Thursday. Y'all gonna be like, "What the hell?" It's happening though. Everything is it's together. I've been working on it. It's just a lot been going on lately. But other than that, mind your business. Safe way to live your life. Obviously, I'm a rebel without a cause because I don't really give a shit. I just be talking all kinds of business. But mind your business. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Tell your babies that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement. And who else is going to encourage them better than you? Don't depend on the damn teachers. You think about how many children be in the classroom. Well, I don't know how long that's going to last. It's Trump out here trying to shut down the Department of Education. But the point is, whatever it is, just encourage them. If they want to work for NASA, tell them be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there. NASA. I don't know. I've never worked there, but what I do know is they deal with space. And since we're talking about space, get yourself a good telescope, not the kind that you look through your neighbor's window. We are doing a collection on those, by the way, because I feel like we need to do a collection situation to get rid of those. Get you a good one, though. Kind of girthy, good tripod, comes with lenses, some scopes, maybe an app. Mine comes with an app. That's why I said maybe an app. And go outside and look at the sky with your kid. You might discover some shit. An asteroid, a comet, a meteor, a fucking planet, a planet that's not a planet no more. But in my opinion, it's always going to be a planet because that's what y'all told me that it was in the beginning anyway. Now you want to switch the shit. I'm tired of y'all shit, by the way. A UFO, but don't call me for that shit. I don't want no parts of that. I don't want to be probed. Not today anyway. Maybe later. Okay. But whatever the case is, just go out there and enjoy your time with your babies. We don't know how much time we got, so let's enjoy it while we can. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, commentator, and engineer, because I know they got those over there too. I don't know what else they do over there in NASCAR. I don't know. I've never worked for them either. But what I do know is they got a need for speed. And let me clear my hair on my face so I can tell y'all this real quick. And at one point down, they had a love for muscle cars. And me, not y'all, just me, your girl right here, has a love for muscle cars. Strong love. You know that saying, put the pedal to the metal. Muscle cars. So yeah, but whatever the case may be, tell them babies that they are the GOAT. They need that encouragement, and it ain't nobody else out there that's going to do it better than you or who's going to do it, period. But nobody's going to do it by the baby. So encourage some babies. Muscle cars. That's my new thing. Muscle cars. Hello, yeah, muscle cars. Listen, y'all don't. Okay. Y'all don't understand. My mother used to drive these amazing cars. I don't even know if she understands how she embedded muscle cars in me, but yeah, no seat belts, back seat. Woo! It was crazy. And then you got, mind you, we was in North Carolina at them times, so it wasn't no whole bunch of traffic. It was just hills, long roads. You know what I'm saying? You hit that corner like, wow! And we didn't even have seatbelt standards back then. I'm just My mother had a Gran Torino. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm serious about this, what I'm saying to y'all. Like, I'm not lying to you. Wow! In the back of the Gran Torino, she hit that corner. That was the best. That was like riding a roller coaster. Y'all don't understand. My sickness don't come from me. It just comes from growing up. This muscle car sickness it didn't just come out of nowhere. It been here. It's embedded. It's embedded in my soul. Yes. We was just talking about the Gran Torino the other day. She was like, I was like, yes, girl. Wow! It was a thing. Best childhood ever. But anyway, but whatever it is that your kid wants to do, just encourage them to be great at it. That's all. That's my recommendation. This is going to be quick because I feel not doing it the way that I normally do it, but stay in your fucking lane. That's how serious that is. You see how that run in Gran Torino, stay in your fucking lane? It's dead ass serious over here. Like, stay in your fucking lane. My lane, your lane, not the same. I want to be in the Gran Torino having fun. I need you to leave me the fuck alone. Stay over there. Don't come over here. You come over here, you're going to get something you do not want, and I do not recommend. Let me just have my fond memories of the Gran Torino. That was a great car, too, by the way. I don't know what my mother was on back in them days, but she was on something, and I like it. I like it. Because why was she driving a Gran Torino? I don't know, but she was. She was gangster. That's that country life, though. Y'all never get that in the North. Never. I mean, y'all could, but y'all not going to be on it like Southern. It's different in the South. But you jump in my lane, you going to get something you don't want. She's not nice. She's not kind. She's not sweet. You want the... Did you? Oh, I'm not going to listen to bitches. Listen, you do not want the roar, which I don't have right now until I fix everything in here. But you do want the meow. And if you get the meow, it's like you get a 2-for-1 deal because you're going to get the purr too. And you big purr. And you big purr. But yeah. You don't want that first one, no. She not nice. She not nice at all. And I ain't gonna bullshit you like she's nice. She's not fucking nice. And plus, what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. I don't need that for me. I don't need that for Doc, and I don't need that for you. So just stay in fucking lane and everything's copacetic. And don't crash into the Gran Torino. Sorry. It's flashback. It was fun. She was like, "Oh, you used to have so much fun." I was like, "I know, girl. It's probably why I'm crazy now." And you big bear. Listen. This case makes it incredibly hard for me not to go in on him. I was nice to him yesterday, but tonight I'm not going to be so nice. You stupid bitch. I told you a fucking long time ago, pick and choose your battles wisely, but you didn't listen to me because obviously I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, even though I do, because me would never have been here. You're the only rapper in America, like alive in the world that ever sued another a record company over a rap disc that another rapper did? Kumo D didn't do that to LL Cool J. Fuck. Jay-Z didn't sue Nas, even though he probably could have had that nigga said.
The Chelsea.
That was Jay-Z though. Nas could have sued him for that. What got to do with this shit? You know? And Jay-Z ain't had no kids then, so he didn't understand how. I think he understands now though, because he got a few kids.
Yeah.
A lot of kids. Some kids that he not claiming. Whatever. But nobody ever sued nobody over a diss track. And now there's you.
I just have another funny thought, but I can save it for next Wednesday. I just have another funny thought, but I'll save it.
Keep it in your notes, baby. But what I'm saying is this. You gotta be the only dumbass nigga on the planet that did that. And then double back and try to throw your shoe at a drone and missed it. And then your shoe get found in Sydney in the ocean. And then they point to where you were staying at, so they know it's just like that's crazy. That's crazy work to me. I tell you, pick and choose your battles wisely, so that you don't end up being a Drake, so that you don't end up being a baby Caligula, so you don't end up being a little Caligula, aka Petty Boots. I say this with intent. I'm trying to save us all. So that we don't end up in this. And then he a liar. Well, we know he a liar because Kendrick said, "Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell no truths about you." And then proceeded to tell all the truths about you. He's a liar anyway because he said, "I studied." Well, you didn't study Mobb Deep because they told you it was a war going on outside and that no man was safe from it. And they also said you can run, but you can't high five in these streets that we done took. You walking with your head. Now you walking down with your head down, scared to look. And now you definitely shook. Mama say. I feel like they didn't even know back then. I'm gonna ask Havoc. I don't think that they knew back then that they was writing a song about you.
Wait a minute. But all right, go rock. You
I'm gonna really seriously going to send this man a message like, did y'all know this song was going to be about Drake back then? And I got access, so I can send him a message and ask him that. Like, seriously, I can really send him a message and ask him these kind. I don't never send him no messages, but I will send this message today.
That is funny.
And that's the question I had. Y'all couldn't have known the song was going double back. All right. Well, I don't think they know that I applied that. Well, I'm Prodigy not here no more, but Havoc's still here, and I got contact with him. But I don't think that they knew that song could apply back then. And when I say Havoc, I'm not talking about I got access to him in his stage moniker Havoc. Like I know I can contact. Like, never mind. Anyway, I have it. But anyway, I got questions. Did y'all know this was gonna apply in 2025? I don't think I did. But he lied. He definitely lied because he didn't study hip hop the way he said he studied it. Because if he did, he would not be in court right now.
I truly believe that.
And if he did, he would know that there's a war going on outside that no man is safe from. Not even you, Petty Boots. Worry about the war, fuck the battles. Real shit. I got a question. I'm gonna ask him. Like, did y'all know when y'all was writing these songs? Okay. I don't think they knew because we was all young. I got questions. And if I contact Busby, I'll contact Havoc because that's a little bit closer than me. Havoc is versus Busby. But anyway, yeah, fuck them battles. Worry about the war. Be you. Be authentically, amazingly you. Don't be a Drake though. That's not gonna work out too well. But be he getting it all kinds of ways at the end of the show tonight. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Um, be authentically you. Don't be making up fake accents and shit and trying to be new people. Just own up to what you are. Don't let nobody tell you how to eat, walk, talk, or none of that shit. Because what they eat don't make you shit anyway. It don't. Trust me. If somebody put a spoon in their mouth right now and then they got a shit, it ain't coming out your ass. That's what that saying means. So you know, what they eat does not make you shit. Listen, you can't make other people happy. You can add to their happiness, but you can't make them happy. If they are just determined to be miserable, then they will be. And if you keep on involving yourself in that shit, they make you miserable too. Who wants that? Fuck them and their misery. Fuck that misery loves company shit. I ain't part of that shit. You came in this world by yourself. You're gonna leave by your fucking self, even if you are a twin. I'm rushing past that shit because I don't want to think about it. I'm a woman. I got a vagina and it hurts to have children. Trust me, I did mine's naturally. Listen, I don't care how many things you think you could do to fix the problem. You think you fixed it, and guess what? They'll find something else to bitch about. So fuck them. Fuck them. Real shit. Don't let nobody dictate what your happiness look like. And then last but not least, dream. And dream big. Dream so big it exceeds the solar system. And then once you come back down, plan and execute. You can't make a dream come true unless you have a plan and you execute the plan. That's all I'm saying. And that's that.
Okay.
Why Drake made me get on him like that tonight? I was not trying to. Yes, I was.
He don't know no better. I'll tell you why. He doesn't know no better. He does not know no better.
Got questions.
That's my honest answer. He does not know any better. I mean, it's sad. It's unfortunate. I wrote my notes down.
I can run with that. He wouldn't know no better. He's not like, oh my gosh, Kendrick's in my head right now.
Not like who? You're a fan.
Freaky ass nigga, he is. Oh, sorry. All right. Freaky. Sorry, I'm jamming in my head. On my bed, y'all. I told you it wasn't too late to drop the suit, but no, you don't want to listen. No. So now we here. Now we got a motion and dismissal, and that got more. And then that got way more detailed than the case that you filed in it. It's crazy.
I think it's too late now. It's too late because if you drop it now, that means that you lost again.
And I think that's the only reason why he hasn't dropped it is because he was like, I can't admit to defeat.
Again. So yeah, I think he has to let this play out, but it's gonna be either way, there's another loss coming up. It's either gonna be him withdrawing, which I doubt he's gonna do, or it's gonna be
I would just prefer him to withdraw than to go through this whole thing and take another major defeat. You know what I'm saying? That's where that pick and choose your battles wisely comes in. You can't take two major defeats in 1 year.
Doesn't know no better. Don't know no better.
You don't know how we get down in. You don't know how we get down in America, do you?
A hard head makes a soft ass.
Ooh, I like how you put that old saying in there too. A hard head makes a soft fucking ass. I'm never gonna stop doing that either. I don't think. And I'm gonna end it with this. First, before I say that, thank you for being here, sir.
Thank you for having me, ma'am.
I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you too. It's always fun. It's always enjoyable, and this is just extra funny.
I like to say you part of my enlightened ones. I got a group of people that I hang around or deal with, and I call them the enlightened ones because you're not regular people. We think too much to be regular people. So
In fact.
I do like to consider you one of my enlightened ones. I be trying to feel I hang with the enlightened ones, and they be like, "What? Not them? Not the Illuminati? The enlightened ones?
That's what?
Not the Illuminati. The real enlightened ones. I hang with them. People who are big on agricultural type of endeavors. I do hang with people that own farms. You know what I'm saying? Like the enlightened ones. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I hang with them in real life. I keep forgetting my carton so I can get my eggs, but whatever. Real life, I hang with enlightened ones. Like every time I go over there, my daughter be like, "Don't forget the carton." I be like, "I'm not," and then I forget the carton. It's crazy.
Just go ahead and put a carton in your bag, in your purse, in your wherever you take with you.
You could tell me that a million times. She tell me every time. She be here when I'm about to leave out. Like, okay, you going to the farm? Don't forget your carton. And I still forget my carton. So it's nothing you could say that I live with her. I see her every day, and I still forget my carton. It's sitting right there. And no, it's sitting in here. Actually,
why is it here? That's too close. This needs to be close to the front door.
Well, I don't leave out my. See, you need to understand the inner workings of my household. Nobody goes through my front door.
Well, it needs to be put it next to whatever thing that you carry with you on your day.
I don't, and it's the whole other thing. I don't carry anything out when I leave. It's just me, my person. My earbuds are like this big.
Sit them on top of the cart.
No, I'd be damned. Fuck, them bitches cost too much.
You look for your earphones, you be like, oh, your cart's right here.
Or them chickens say, and I love them chickens. Don't ever get it fucked up. But I paid they cost too much for me to be fucking around. I don't give a fuck about no eggs. I will buy some eggs before I fuck my shit up. And let me say this. When it snowed, we had a couple of snow situations this year. But we had a big one, and I had to go out there. And I ain't gonna lie, I got them because I dropped one while I was getting rid of the snow. So no, fuck you and everything you saying and all that shit. I don't play about my earbuds because I walk. Mm-hmm. And in my walking journeys, I need them above anything. Because I don't listen to people. I don't talk to people when I walk. No, nigga, I'm walking. So no, I don't get what you say, none of that, how you try to spin that and put it together. No, I'm gonna get my eggs eventually. They're not that important because I got eggs in my fridge right now.
Okay.
But they free eggs, which is the benefit of hanging with some enlightened ones. But that's a whole nother thing. I just keep forgetting the carton. Like I'm supposed to take it to the farm, collect my eggs, bring my eggs home, but I always forget. I come home with the other shit but I just forget my eggs. I come home with my medicine. I just forget my eggs. So I'm not all the way mad because come on with my medicine. But thank you for being here, sir. But don't ever threaten my earbuds again. Okay. I don't even need this. I need my music. Don't you ever threaten my earbuds again.
I'm gonna figure a different way. Give me time. I'll think about it.
Yeah, because I'm not taking those out there. And I do ride with those, but I'm not putting them on the carton. And then I forget them and they'll be like, what? And they not but so big, I'm gonna lose them. Nah, screw that. You figure something else out. Do something different than that. Not my earbuds. Maybe my key. No, not my keys either, because my ID and my debit card. No, never mind. Don't give me suggestions. I'm gonna get the eggs eventually. But I do love the enlightened ones. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are not a part of the Illuminati. You guys just think. And I love that about y'all. And I adore that about y'all. But leave my earbuds out of this conversation. Okay? Because the girl be walking and she need them. All right, but anyway, we got to get up out of here. We got some trash duties to get up on. Y'all be safe, stay out of trouble. If today is your trash day, take out the trash. Don't forget that part. And we'll see y'all. Well, I'll see y'all on Friday. Doc will see y'all on Tuesday. We'll see y'all later, y'all. We got to get up out of here. Bye, y'all. We love y'all. Bye. And then I'm gonna end it like this. Really?